Hello, guys and gals, animal friends and spirit pals, and welcome back to the Spirit Whisper channel. Today is Animal Day, Nature Day, and it's Debbie Day. Yay, Debbie Day!
Yay. It's our favorite day.
Yeah, Debbie's kind of swamped in family, which it's Thanksgiving, and that's probably maybe a lot of you guys are. Not me though. So she's dealing with relatives and everything, but we're happy she took a little break.
Yes, yes, and it's been so great. I would never complain. I love it. I 100% love, love, love my house full. Woo! I love that. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Ten people here in the home, and so there's the cooking and the cleaning and all that,
Yeah,
and just action all the time because of the kiddos. So it's wonderful. It's
kind of always a dirty dish. Oh,
always the dirty dish.
there's some and glasses and cups. Oh, okay, there.
Glasses and cups, but it fills my heart.
Yeah,
I do not hear or see.
you get to be grandma for a little bit.
Um, yes. So can everybody else hear us?
Right.
We are live, so
Yes.
reservations. My goodness. So, anyways, but it's been fun. I do have to say, and we celebrated my youngest granddaughter who just turned 2, and you guys, it is. I do have to share this one thing um, with you guys. It is so hilarious. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put this. Here we go.
Need a laugh.
And you will 100% laugh. Where is it? I think it's this one. Oop. Shit. But anyways, what are you doing, Mark? You just got snow. What in the world was that about?
Yeah, I know. Last Thursday, it just snowed all day long. It was great though. I loved it. It wasn't quite. It had been raining a lot, so didn't a lot stick. But it was great. It was fun. It was huge, big, fat flakes too. Pan told me we were going to get more snow this year in this area, so maybe that was the first clue of it because we haven't had any forever here.
Wow. I mean, but it was just 70 degrees.
Right.
It was just 70 degrees.
I know, but it dropped down to the 30s. So, what are you showing me?
Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. Okay, so you guys get an idea. This is when her favorite song came on, and she will just break out in a dance. But here she is, favorite song. She just run around, dance, dance, dance.
Look at that small little munchkin. Her hat is bigger than her.
Look at, no one else is dancing, but she's like. Anyway.
Was that a pinata?
A little pinata, but it wasn't when you hit; it's when you pull the strings and everything comes out.
Well, fun.
Yeah.
She's cute as a bug.
So they're making those even more kid friendly.
So you don't have to bang them with a stick.
Right. Anyways, that's just a taste of what we were dealing with. So
yes,
cute.
I love big fat snowflakes too, J Cat Lady. I don't know. I just love the snow. I've always loved the snow though. I don't have I hate the snow thing. Now, maybe if I lived in a place where it was all the time, it might get to be a lot. But I lived in Southern California for so long, we never had any snow, and I missed it because when I was a kid, we always had it. So I do love it.
How funny. Yeah, no, I come from Southern California in Colorado now, and I'm not a big fan. And we got done last night. Yeah, we got snow.
Yeah, because you guys, you're having snow now too, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It snowed last night. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
so
It's
I don't
supposed to snow
remember.
like in the Northeast this weekend too, and on Thanksgiving. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if we'll get any this time. We'll see.
Yes, Sharon, she's full of energy. She's just on the go, and she's a smart little thing. So
Okay. Okay, guys. You guys are leaving us a lot of questions. I always seem a little distracted on my day because I'm trying to read your questions. Yeah, we're on my channel today. Somebody was asking, and Deb is,
we're streaming, but
yeah, as usual, we go back and forth. And so next week, we be on her channel. Tom, she's running out. Okay, I think I got enough for us. I've never even seen snow. Oh, Melody. Yeah, I guess it doesn't ever snow in Australia.
well, in certain parts, maybe, right?
I don't
No
know.
parts get snow in Australia.
It's way below the equator,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know though. Maybe,
Hmm.
maybe she just never seen it. But I don't think they're known for snow. Of course, it's summer there now. Anyway, it's getting going into summer, spring. Anyway, they're so backwards there in Australia.
It's so hot there right now. Apparently,
Yeah,
it's warm. Yeah.
you guys are so upside down.
Or we are,
Yeah,
depending on how you look at it.
yeah. Of course, I think it's tomorrow there anyway too. So
That's correct.
okay, okay. There's another question. Okay, so I'm going to tell you now. You guys, some of you put your question in about 50 or 60 times. Uh, that might be a slight exaggeration. So I'm going to read you who I have starred. Oh, yeah. Melody says it does snow there in southern areas.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So opposite, right? So it snows here in more northern areas,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Interesting.
Although recently now it's been kind of going down farther because of
It,
climate change.
it snows everywhere now.
Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Okay, I can't stop starring questions.
Okay, we have enough questions.
That's true. So I'm going to star
Last few.
these last 15 that just came in.
Sally says, "I love all animals." Yay! Yes.
Jana hates. No, I mean not Jana. Cheryl hates snow. Bah humbug. Okay, here we go. Now these are the questions I have starred, so you can rest easy. Don't mean we're going to read them, but I start them. JC, Karen Doyle, Linda Burgess, Lisa Foster, Linnea, Nancy Sabo, uh, Turts, David Crooks, Yogi Toes, Riot Striker. I'm going to say riot like diet. I don't know if that's right or not. Linda Mai, Susan Morganson, Barbara's Wheel of Fortune, Susie Loves Music, Lottie B, Miss Cat M. Wow, different people. Prince Charming's mom, Listen All, St. Louis Salsa Girl, Miss Cat M, Karen Kiley. Okay, Martian Crittenden. Well, obviously, we won't be getting to all those, but we're just going to jump around. Okay, guys? I might try to hit up a couple of you that me and the Debster haven't read on before, just to,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
spread the love. So,
Hmm.
Sabo, I don't think I've ever seen you in the comments. Of course, I can be pretty distracted and miss people. So, Nancy, oh, I know that you've already been told with my moderators, but we'd like you to say hi when we choose you. So we know that you're here.
And if you put a question in, we ask that you stay.
Thank
So
you.
we're not going, hello, hello.
Yep. And there's Nancy right on the spot. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
So my kitty husband, ha ha ha, Mr. B, like Reet. Oh, okay. Reet Striker. Ooh, cool name, Reet. Um, Mr. B has been diagnosed with high heart enzymes, a heart murmur. My appointment with the kitty cardiologist, December 19th, because so you have an appointment with an will meds help? And now you say something astrological, which tells me nothing. Bad 6 house until February. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy, for that extra info on the sixth house. But
I don't know.
Mark and I are a little bit challenged in that area.
Right. I
Um,
even have a hard time when someone's telling me my astrologic. I'm like, okay,
his eyes glass over.
okay. Sixth house is the house of health, sis.
Oh, okay. Thank you, JC. All right.
So Mr. B is our little kitty's name,
Mr. B.
and he's now Mr. B. Is he up there? Did you tell me his? How old is Mr. B? I think you told me that he's like up, maybe. But let me know.
Nancy says it's also the house of companion.
Animals.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. And he's 15. Okay, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, when I first kind of stepped into his energy, he he just um he doesn't. I'm not feeling like he's in pain or anything like that. He just kind of going with the flow um, of your energy, Nancy. Um, he's so.
He's
Oh.
just gonna kind of, you know, just keep going on. I'm thinking about that meds. I feel like it does help, whatever you're going to get when you go to the doctor. Um, I don't know exactly what kind of heart meds they give to cat. I'm just going to use my pendulum for that. Go ahead, Deb.
That's pretty pendulum. I
Rainbow.
you know what, Nancy, what he's making me feel like he's just kind of going with the flow of things. When we get sick or something, we have so many emotions around it, and like we go through a lot when we're in pain and like that. He's not showing me that because he really takes off of what you're doing. So if
Mm-hmm.
you still are showing him all the love, what you do, you treat him very like he feels like he's you. I mean, he feels like a human. You know what I mean? In that case, he feels such part of the family. The only thing he cares about is your love for him. And so you continue to do that. He's not noticing these things happening. Now, I know that's probably not your question, but just know that he's in a happy place with you. No matter what's happening to him physically, the main thing to him is he's in the happy place with you.
Yeah, I know, and I get this a lot. You guys have heard me talk about it, just about exactly what Deb just said. They don't go through it the same way humans do because they don't have all that worry thought, and they don't have a lot of negative thought, which sends you into a tizzy and everything when you're sick. We all know it. They don't really do that. They just kind of take things as they come. That's my best feeling about that, and I get it over and over and over again. Um, he's just acceptant. He's in acceptance. He just goes with the flow, kind of
Mhm.
a thing. Just what Debbie was saying, and just like Debbie was saying, the important thing is I get to do it with you, and me being with you makes everything better. Um, you know what I mean? It's his whole life is about. Look at that. His whole life is about you and me together. And that's all that really matters. And through thick and thin, or if I'm feeling great, or if I'm feeling a little punky, the important thing is that I'm with you. That gives me goosebumps, and I think in general, most of our pets, they kind of feel that way, even if they're not feeling great. I feel like the medicine will help. I don't think like he's knocking at the door of the Rainbow Bridge. I don't feel like, you know, he's ready yet to go. I'm not getting that. He's still going to hang in there. He's just going to do his best with it, um, accepting what is. The test and all of that is kind of worse than what he feels. that makes it seem, oh, he
Mhm.
don't really have all that in him. He just thinks, I'm so happy I have an owner. And I don't think, like, I don't, do you get that he's like, oh my God, my heart's hurting so bad? I don't
No, no, I didn't get that at all.
know me either. Um, so that's always been a little bit of a thing because, all the years I worked at the zoo, of course, we had a veterinary staff on there. And of course, a lot of the animals had to go to the vet. Um, but time and time again, the vets would be in this, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. And I never would get that from the animal. The animal wouldn't be like, oh, I'm just limping to death's door. I would always get kind of an alternate. Didn't mean they weren't sick or whatever, but the vets would be so dramatic, and it would be kind of like they'd always kind of go to the worst case scenario a lot of the times,
Yeah.
which I'd be like, well, let's don't just jump to that. There could be steps. There might be a miracle. Who knows? I just don't want to jump to the. Anyway, that's a little side thing. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Mr. B. Little Wooden Bear. And of course, that was a kitty, and we both used dog cards.
Oh, it was a kitty.
Yeah, I know. How weird.
Oh, that's so funny.
But we wanted that one card, I think, about that togetherness card.
That is Nancy. That's definitely a divine thing because
Yeah,
for us to do that. Wow.
yeah. I know, because Spirit likes to do that with me and Deb, where they'll get us to pull the same card quite often. All right. Thank you, Nancy. We're going to keep it going. Let's see about. I don't think I've ever read for Turts. Turts. Are you still here? I think so. And David Crooks, I'm going to do you next, so to speak. Yes, we are very tightly right. There's Turts. Thank you. Oh, and I see you got a little turtle on your picture. So
Okay, there you go. Turks. I
turtle
see.
kind of short for that. Hello, a new viewer and listener. Hi, thank you so much for viewing and listening. We love you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do appreciate it. I wanted to see if there's any message from Garnet's spirit. Garnet, a cute name for me. She's been deceased 2 years now. Cannot get over it. Was Garnet a cat?
Or a turtle.
Oh, or was it a turtle? Or yes,
Turks.
she's a cat.
Yes, this is for cats, but
Turtle.
I'm a turtle spirit. Oh, okay. So it is the cat. All right.
David, you're next. Thank you for checking in. Okay.
Oh, thank you, David. All right.
It's a calico cat, or it
Oh,
was.
yeah. All
So,
right.
little Garnet passed away 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Well, um, Turks, you let me know if this resonates with you. If this is her, it could be another one of your cats. But she comes in. She's very loving. Like she's coming in and she's how they do and they hug your leg and they kind of lean into you. She's coming in like that. So um, to me, if they're coming in like that, they're just saying, this is kind of who I was. This is my spirit. I was loving. So that's kind of what she's showing me. This coming in and cuddling in like that. Um, very connected to you. Mm-hmm.
So she was always on him.
Yeah, yeah. So kind of always, that connection and just underfoot almost. It could be. But anyway, so that love still permeates to you in spirit from her. So when you think of her, know that she's right there and sending that connection. You guys were so connected. She's so, oh yeah,
Mm.
sweet turds, yeah. That soulmate connection is true to you and her.
Um, do you have a cat now? Tur- She's like right away. She was bringing my attention how she was a tortoise shell and you like turtle shells. She was saying that like that she's very smarty pants or something. No cats now, only dogs. Yeah, I didn't think so. Um, hmm. So here's another question. Has she been on your mind a little bit more all of a sudden? I know she's been gone a while, but has she come to mind a little bit? Um, so I'll show you the four cards I pulled. Um, that was Roxy the Tortie. Okay. Yes, always guarded. So, this mystery, embrace the unknown. So she's been in heaven. Yeah, we knew that. She's embraced it. She liked it. She also figured out some stuff about the mysteries that, on the other side. Look at her. She's studying. Oh,
Mm.
what are the possibilities out there from this perspective? And she says, well, I might need to just keep my focus um, on home, like stay the course. I haven't let go of my attention, my focus on you, even though it's been a while. Now I get this paw it forward because it's like leading to the next thing. It's like here I am, and then I'm moving into the next one. So you know what I'm getting at. And then pounce, decide to act, jumping back into the mix. So I don't know, Turds. I think if you've been thinking about her quite a bit recently, just like a little bit more so, I feel like she might be like reaching out. She does say you need a cat. Now, at first I was going to say, is it one of the dogs? But no, it's not. I don't think. She's acting like no cat energy. Um, so that's what I'm hearing.
So I'm curious to know, Turds too. Did you get the dogs? Had she ever met the dogs,
Yeah, I wonder about that.
or did you
She knew.
get them after she was gone? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, I feel like we at least one of them. Yeah, go ahead, sweetie.
Because I get the sense that she does kind of she was the oldest pet.
Yeah, she knew
Yeah,
them.
she was the oldest pet. Okay, so would she have met them? Was that the answer to that? Anyway,
So she knew them. Yeah. So
they're
that's
actually much younger than her. Okay, she tells me that and I'm cautious to say this because I just want to, you know, but she tolerated them. It was more of a tolerance. Uh, cleaned. Oh, so one of the dogs cleaned her, but she gives me the sense that she just kind of tolerated sometimes them. Like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. But so and a little bit more like bossy with them. As she was definitely the queen.
yep.
But
That's kind of go ahead, sweetie. Show that.
so she's just showing these cards, kind of looking at the dogs and like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah.
That's making me think too when she said, because I was thinking about, you got dogs, and I felt like she knew those dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not a dog, and that's kind of going along with that. Yeah, I don't want to be a dog. I want to be a cat. It's sort of that same energy that you were just reading on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know about dogs. I know the dogs. Beware of dogs. They're not like me. I'm gonna be a cat again.
Hmm.
So, you know, that's what I'm getting. So, just one, receive,
Oh.
accept the gift.
Hmm.
So she's kind of pushing for that you might get her again. Um, coming here because I also got that pounce card. Uh,
Oh,
you know, get out of the box. You're moving out of what most people believe or think, manifesting thought into form. This is my own reincarnation card. I get this all the time. When the little kitty or the little doggy, it wants to they want to come back into form, out of thought into form. So contemplate that, kiddo.
All right, Terts. Blessings to you.
Somebody's name on there was Catsy Klein. Okay, I love that.
That's it.
Somebody's
That's awesome.
screen name. Catsy Klein.
Patsy Klein. Very clever. I love it.
Okay. Thank you, dear. All righty. So then I said David next. And then I'll do Reet. Okay. Wondering why our dog Diva likes to hang out in my wife's closet. Thanks. Well, Diva makes me think she might be gay. No. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Diva dog. What you going in the closet for, little Div?
All right, dog. Diva likes to hang out. I'm curious to know, JC, gay. So I'm curious to know what kind of dog Diva is. Did we get that from
No.
David? Okay. Just curious about that. But the sense I'm getting that Diva's making me feel that she's, I guess she's a girl, is very sensitive, very intuitive. So sensitive to energy. So you would
Lab mix.
Latinx. If she was a human, you would say, oh, she's an empath. And so she's just extra sensitive, and that just gives her a break from energy in the closet. And it's quiet. And so like introverts have to go into the closet and just kind of get that break, and to readjust their energy. So that's kind of what she's showing me. But I'm going to throw some cards too. But that's the energy I stepped in. She's just real sensitive to energy.
I got that exact same kind of feeling. Like I just wanted to close everything out.
Mm-hmm.
It's my little cubby or something. I don't think it'll be going on forever, evermore. But for right now, it just feels good to go in there and be
in there. Mm-hmm.
Kind of be safe and snug, like she's just alone, like in there. It feels good though. It's not. I don't think it's not really fear based or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels good in there, and it's almost like I discovered it and I like it, the energy in there, and so I just keep returning. But it's just not like what Debbie said. The reason is it's a little bit too much energy, and I need to adjust or
and get back into harmony. So Spirit literally gave me the cards to back up what I got in, and it's just to recenter, come back into harmony, all the energy. This is significant. She wants you to allow her to do that still. And this is just kind of who she is.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a thing she does all the time, or like, it seems like it's more appropriate kind of right now. And it might have to do with just general energy. Because it reminds me a little bit of me. I don't really go in the closet because been there, done that. But I might go in the room and put my head under a blanket or something and just go, okay, I need to shut out everything and just, cut it all off. It feels a little like that, a little bit like being empathic, and it's a little too much. I don't even think it's necessarily related to you or your family. It's more like energy. Like, anyway. Okay.
Blessings
Let's
to you, David.
keep it moving. Yeah. Thanks. So, Reet, are you still there?
My wife doesn't like the dog hair on the clothes, of course not.
Not.
Yeah.
Well, she's a short. Oh, you said there's not that many hairs on there. She's glad she don't have Alaska laying in her closet because then everything's covered in white fluff.
Right
There's
here.
yeah. Um, Hi all. I'm fostering a male kitten at the moment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can never foster because it would be mine. He was walking in the streets. Oh. Will we find his owner or does he want to stay with me?
Aww.
Are you calling him something?
um, you know, I'm just being reminded, Spirit's reminding me that your cats always find you. They always find their way home.
Right.
So I'm feeling, I mean, it feels as though
Oh, so they're calling him Snorri,
Snorri.
Dutch for mustache.
I like it. Um,
Are you Dutch, Reet? I think so with that name.
I feel like he feels very like he found home. He found you. It's like, oh, I found you. Okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to keep them.
Welcome, Dutch Reet. I love it. They're talking about the pet hair now. And Melissa says that's why witches wear black. I mean, have black cats so they can't see the hair on their black attire.
There you go. Surprise. Okay.
I don't think he's going nowheres. I feel like he might have picked you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Reet. Like, where is his owner, I wonder?
Aww. I feel like yeah, like Mark always uses this
Yeah.
uses this card when they're coming to find you. So we start off with coming to find you. They were sort of they wanted to place at the table with you. They're finding retreat. They want you. They want to be. They want you. They just want to be.
Yeah. Oh, God. First of all,
Yeah.
second of all, what the frick? And these cards, there's a lot of cards,
There's
guys.
a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards. It's not like cards.
All the same ones all the time. So I get that B is what made me think, no, I'm not going to be right here. I'm not really. And look, prosperity. I hit the jackpot here. This is where I was headed. I feel like it was like meant to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever hear of another owner. Because he was focused on the prize.
Mm-hmm.
It was like pulling him towards you, I think. Um, my gut instinct is he came to you on purpose. And I don't know if you're going to see any, like, news that somebody's looking for a cat or something.
Susan says, "Congratulations."
It feels like that. I like his energy quite a bit. So we'll see. Yeah, love it. Okay. Thank you for the question. Let's move along. Debbie, do you want to pick a question? You don't have to, but if you want to.
Why don't you just go ahead and? It's hard for me to do it when I can't, I can't click, to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do um 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 okay. Let's see.
Hmm.
There's so many people I haven't read for, so I'm having a hard time picking. Uh let's look at Marcia Crittenden. Hi Marcia, are you still here? I know you came from Deb's channel.
Hi, Marcia. All right.
Did you
Question: Is my dog Ringo happy since we lost my husband a year ago with just me and some cats? Marcia's here.
yeah.
And just so sorry for your loss,
Yeah.
first of all. And is the dog Ringo happy? Okay, let's talk to Ringo. So Ringo's been left behind with you and some cats. Ringo.
Well, there's
Ringo's showing me that there definitely was an adjustment for him.
yeah.
Like he definitely, I feel some sad depression almost here that kind of lingered with him. But his focus is you now. He's really focusing in on how you are doing and wanting to be healing for you, healing energy for you. Um, so he he may be a little different. So you may have noticed maybe something different from him, but it is things are different, right?
Yeah.
So and that's okay. He's okay. He literally is there for you right now.
Yeah. I feel like he was given an assignment from your husband who said, you take care of Marcia and watch over her. Okay. And like, I feel like he left him with an assignment. Uh, and so he's following through on that. That's what I get. He's keeping his eye on you. That he was kind of given a little duty. Um, and so he's going to try to follow through with that. He, he misses his person,
Mm-hmm.
but he also wants to follow through on that. That's what I keep hearing is that Dad told me to take care of everybody, and so he's watching you and the cats. Oh look, protection.
He's there to watch over you.
Hmm. And he kind of wants him to stay there with the pack, rather than come on over with me. Like eventually that would happen, but I feel like your husband was like, you can do this for me. Even if he didn't say it out loud.
It's like he gave him a job.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And so he has his grieving and stuff, but dogs and cats, they love to have a service, and that makes them happy. And it wasn't that he didn't like you in the first place; he did. But I feel like he was maybe a little partial to Dad. There was a little bit of that going on, man to man sort of thing. But he's ready to carry out his service, and he loves you and the family. He even likes the cats. You might boss him a little bit, but he likes them. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you. Tiana, are you here? Gaston?
Hugging you, Marcia.
Yes. I'm so sorry for your loss, dear. And then Barbara, if you're here. So Tiana or Barbara?
I'm writing that down because I know you'll forget.
Yeah, I know, because I do immediately. There's Tiana. Good. Thanks. That was quick. So Tiana's, here's her question. Hi, sweetie.
Barbara's here too. Okay, so we'll do you next, Barbara.
We got them both, and they're right under each other, so I'll be able to find it. Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Hi, friends. Hi, hon. I'm so glad you're here. You're new. Thank you. Welcome. I put my little weenie dog, Sadie, down. Oh,
Oh,
when her health started declining. I've always wondered, did I let her go too soon? And does she forgive me?
oh,
Yeah,
Diana, I'm so sorry for your loss. Number one, that's so hard when you're needing to do that and step in for them.
I know. And it's always a
Okay,
hard decision.
Sadie, Sadie.
And you always are.
Oh, Sadie. Oh my goodness, Sadie. I've not seen this one before. I've not seen this Diana before, but she comes in. She's showing me she has wings. She's like, I got my wings. And so she wants you to know she got her wings. If so, if that has a special meaning to you between you and her, that's so sweet. But she wants you to know that she is just so in the energy of full joy and love. And I have my wings. Like she's just can do whatever. You know what I mean? Um, Fly if she wants. You know what I mean? So she, you know, she wants you to release any of if you can, she really wants you to release any responsibility um, for taking her in. You did not. It was not too soon. There's nothing to forgive. She says it was. It, um, that her journey was complete. She said, and so she just so much love for you. But she's so proud of her wings. She wants you to see them because I feel like you really doted on her. And so if she had wings on, you'd be doting on her with her wings. And so she wants you to see her wings. All right.
Yeah. She's, I feel like she still visits you from time to time. She wants you to let go any kind of feeling of guilt or anything. Let that go. Um, Now, she could have gone on a little bit longer, but it would have been about going towards transitioning. So, she wasn't going to be a picture of health or anything. It was going to be still having symptoms and things like that. She could have gone a little bit longer, but she's okay with the way it happened. Now, I think what kind of naggles at you a little bit is just, I just think that in the future, you just look at it a little bit longer before you make the decision. Maybe. Is okay. Everything's fine. She's fine. There was
So, oh, okay.
another option kind of a thing, which would have been, kind of hospice like kind of a thing. That's what I'm getting, which, but she for sure forgives you. She don't think you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
And she's fine. She's still around you though, a little bit occasionally.
very much so.
Have nobody there now with you? Because I do feel like she visits. She's very connected to you, um, Tiana or Tiana. Um, there's that. And she loves you a lot. So don't forget that. All right. You have two cats, right? I know. I feel like she comes in every once in a while and visits. Okay.
There she comes. Yeah. Sadie, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And no, uh, talk to her. She's right there, literally. She still is around you.
Yeah. Little
But
punky.
again, she wanted to repeat that her journey was complete,
Yeah.
and so it's okay.
Yeah.
Barbara, blessings, Tiana. Barbara, my
Thank
kid.
you for the question and for being here. Now, Barbara
Hmm.
is asking about her kitty Simba. I love that name. Who passed away suddenly last week. Any messages? Okay. How old was Simba? First of all, he loved his name. I don't know. He just comes out like, yes. No, Barb, it was Barb Wheel of Fortune. It's not you. I saw your question, though. He was 6. Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah, last week. I'm so sorry, Barbara.
Yes, very sorry. I know you're still going through that.
You're right, Simba. It was Simba. Was Simba indoor, outdoor, or?
He died of a blood clot.
Oh, okay. Because there's he was trying to show me indoor. Okay. It's funny how they try to, like, this is, what was going on or whatever. He was trying to show me, and I was like, what? I can't figure that out. Okay, so that makes sense, a blood clot. Thank you, Barbara. Um, he shows me he was a character, Simba. Like it would almost be like he little prince, like he would prance almost. I've never seen a cat prance, but if they did, it would have been him prancing around, little king of the house. Um, so so precious. Um, he was. I mean, he even though his journey was complete, he does wish that because he loves you, Barbara. He
Yep,
if he when he comes back, he's going to choose. He wants to choose you. He had it so good.
I agree. Yeah. Well, it's only been a week, and I'm so sorry. Um, but let me just tell you what I'm getting already. So, first of all, he's talking about what a fabulous, fantastic life he had, even though it was just 6 years, because of his relationship with you, Barbara. Like friendship, care is there.
Hmm.
It was wonderful.
Mhm.
And he had it all. He was spoiled, rotten pussycat. Like I had all the things, all the foods, all the lovins. Everything was nice. So it was, yeah, that same face, that bliss face. But this was a pretty short experience. I'm not sure he thinks it's enough. It was a little bit like, well, it was unexpected, kind of.
Mhm.
But the good thing about that, it feels like it just came and it just there it went. But oh, he was an orange cat, like that cute bliss picture.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
So even as he was crossing, he was keeping his focus and his eye on the prize. In this case, it's not a mouse; it would be you. So he kept a strong his focus is still about you. Like just like what Debbie said, I would like to have you again, not really a different person. Now we got this same card I got a while ago, persistence and stay the course. So he's going to keep that focus on that little house and on you.
Look at him look down at you.
I know, look at it. He's going, look down here. That was my house. And why am I missing it? He looks like a little Simba there too, a little bit. Uh, now, like I said, it's only been a week, so he's still got stuff. Um, but I get these cards when they're peeking through the fence and through the gate because they're not so sure they're going to stay on that side of the gate. So I get this one watching, be your own witness. He's still looking at you, staring at you, and the exploration. I'm thinking I'm going to cross the gate and come back. So it's a little soon, weeks pretty soon. But I feel like that's already because he's not lost the focus. He kind of like took the focus with him, and I can see that developing into, oh no, we're going to have longer than 6 years together or 5 years or whatever it was. That's what I get. And guys, Debbie will be doing her reading, and then I'll be drawing cards, which just go right along with it. So, I'll just be quiet until she's finished, but you'll see me nodding and stuff a lot because it's like right in front of my face at the same time.
Mhm.
Um, Now, I see a lot of people leaving questions, guys. We can't take any more because we only got a few more minutes.
Yeah,
And we still have a lot of questions. Okay. Um, let's see. Who else can I get today?
blessings, Barbara. Giving you big hugs.
Okay, let's see about Miss Cat M. This is a little bit different. Do you want to read it, Deb?
Gus is not okay. Gus is not my kid. I don't know that it's a. It's just a statement. Gus is not my kitty, but belongs to a friend. We think someone in her building has him. Mark and Debbie were very accurate when I adopted my Yorkie and Westie, so hoping they can help. So
Okay.
that's the statement.
So Gus is missing, and we're wondering, does somebody have him in her building? Okay.
Oh, okay. So is that the question?
Yeah, I think that's a question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I've gotten two no's that Gus is not in the building. I've gotten two no's.
Okay.
And I'll check with these. I
Gus.
got a no from, I see what I was shown was Gus getting not in the building. And then I did the pendulum and it said, no, not in the building either. So let's see. Is Gus in the building? And that's a no on these as well.
How long has Gus been gone? Was this recent? I don't feel like too long. Yeah, I don't see Miss Cat M anyway. Is he outside around the house?
I
Feels
feel like what I'm being shown is someone tried to get him, but he escaped. Like he got away from this whatever situation. And I don't know, but I do feel like someone tried. I'm not seeing that it's nefarious or something, but I do feel like he was like not having it and got out.
I feel like I'm not sure somebody has him. I think he might have got out though, out of your apartment building or something. Like maybe outside. I don't know if that is like a thing. Because he was kind of independently on his own. He was driving the car. He kind of made a little escape or something. And then I also get these two cards, like where he's out exploring outside, and it shows me these fences where he might be right around, but he's kind of on exploration time. But then I do get surprised. Oh my God. So he might just pop up, you know.
I don't feel like it's the last time they'll see Gus. I feel like there's going to be another.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gone forever.
I don't see her here. So I don't, because I'd like to know, about how long he's been gone. But let me see. I'm gonna ask my pigeon. Do you think Gus might come back home? Hold on, stop. Do you think they might get Gus back? Eh, it's saying maybe. Oh, yeah, he was taken July 31st. That's quite a while ago. So, now that maybe's kind of going, no. Because I think he got out of the building. Um, so I don't know if he, my pendulum wasn't really very positive about will you see him again. It wouldn't go yes. It went maybe towards
Yeah.
no.
So it's still kind of up in the air with that, but what I can tell you is he hasn't passed on.
No,
He's
I
still
don't think
here.
so either.
He's still here. And there might be an opportunity, but um, we'll see. We'll see.
He still
Mhm.
might pop up because I got that surprise card
Yeah,
where just when you
and
think it's done, he might go, oops, nope, not done. I'm still here. So, JC, I think you're going to be our last question. I know, guys, I missed a ton, but what going to do?
it sure is.
Now, JC wanted to know my rescue pup, now mostly rescue pup, almost two, was adopted at one in January, February, March 2024. Why was she abandoned? What was her life before me? Is she happy now? Okay, what's her name, first of all? Surely you named her. You don't just call her rescue pup.
Little rescue pup. Aw.
Joanna, I know you're here.
Hmm.
What's our puppy dog's name? So you got her when she was a year. Now you've had her almost a year because you got her last
Lucy. Her name is Lucy.
Lucy.
I think we've read on Lucy before, haven't we?
Um,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
we've read on Hey Lucy, but I don't know if it's the same one.
We don't know if it's this Lucy.
Yeah,
All right.
I think the Lucy we read on was a cat.
Oh, okay.
I think, but
All
who knows? God, Debbie,
right. Lucy.
So, is she happy? First of all, the little Lucy Luce, and then you're wondering why was she abandoned?
Lucy, Lucy loves her new home. She loves it with you, JC. Um, she gives me the sense that she just feels more at peace and not my Lucy. Okay, we haven't read on your Lucy.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, Lucy.
so she makes me feel like she just her life is just so much more carefree now, um, and she gets to be she gets to be herself. She gives me the sense that before she kind of she shows me walking on eggshells. So a lot of anxiety, unsureness, never knowing what's next type of thing, noises, like the whole loud noise thing, like all that. Um, she doesn't give me, she's not showing me like physical abuse, but it feels very emotional abuse to me, what we would consider emotional abuse. So it made her feel very uncertain of her place at all times. So it may have taken her a little bit longer. And you also might notice that she does not like loud noises with you. So be aware of that. But but she wants you to know that you've just created such a beautiful place of letting her just be carefree and just being, and that's just everything to her. Um, so yeah.
Yes, Moira, the questions are closed. Um, well, she really what she kind of longs for the most is just tender, loving care. That's kind of what she's missed up to this point. I feel like she was kind of dropped or just, oh, we'll just put her out in the wild, like that. I don't know. It didn't feel very caring. Um, and then she kind of felt like, did I do something? Why all of a sudden I'm out lost or something? Uh, but now you said she's got a lot of high energy. Some of that will settle down a little bit. She's moving into about 2 years old and she'll settle down a little bit as far as that energy goes. She's always going to have some energy, but she won't be kind of, you know, out of control. Um, but I think she wants to form, like a psychic connection with you, Joanna, like, you know, where you're telepathically connected. So that
Mm.
she kind of like to develop that, where she has a person that she can, um, relate to, communicate with. She knows you, you know her. There's two of you, though, right? Looks like she's working with two people. She's very happy. Um, she was a little worried at first that she wasn't going to stay, but she's feeling a lot more, um, a lot more stable and comfortable. Like she's feeling less like this isn't my place. So I don't know. I think it's a good match. She's happy.
She's so happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I know she said she has a lot of energy. I feel like you're gonna have some breakthroughs with that. And the ability to redirect it is wonderful, but just allow her just to be free and find those places where she can to run that energy off or whatever. It's just so that creativity between you and yeah, I just wanted to um, throw some cards here. You're helping her through a lot of her fears as well, so that's good. But I want you to see you have fear, passion, and creativity. So bringing that all in to help her, and you have that language to do so, JC. And so you're going to see a lot of breakthroughs in the next few years with her.
Yeah, I think so too. It's that connection she wants to have with you.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, where she wants to do what
She
pleases
does
you.
breakfast every morning. That's so wonderful. It's just everything to her. And that way she can focus better when she's at home with you. Like, you know what I mean? When she's back home and required to, um,
Yeah,
just,
and some of that energy will dissipate,
yeah,
as time moves. But
mhm,
right now, she's got a lot of gratitude energy for you. She's very
yeah,
happy.
so
She's
much.
out on the street. She got some nice people who took her, and she feels great about that.
Hmm.
I saw our last person, Miss Cat, saying they saw somebody who tore down their, my cat is missing signs
Mm.
and is acting suspicious and stuff. I don't, first of all, I can't imagine somebody taking somebody else's cat in the building that they live, that just seems like what? But I might go to him and say, why'd you take our signs down? If you're super suspicious that he might have your kitty.
Well, and it did show that, I mean, it's, um,
It would be,
who are we talking to again?
cat.
Oh, Kat. Yeah, Kat. So it did, when I was being given the vision, it showed someone having them but them getting the cat getting away from them. So
Yeah.
maybe they just feel like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put any energy towards that because this isn't a psychic draw into it. I'm just saying.
Right.
Um,
And if always, it's always good just to go to the universe and ask for a positive outcome. The one that you would like was that he'd be returned, and
mhm.
you'd like that. If we can make that happen, could we work on that? And that or that which is better, because that will help. It always, I always recommend you put that in there because it
Mhm.
can do things that we don't think of or whatever,
Mhm.
and can connect you even when it seems like it might not happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, I
Yeah.
remember my dog got lost in Los Angeles
Mm.
City, and I searched everywhere with the car, any within miles, and I thought, well, it's hopeless. I'll never find him. Because he's run or something. And I prayed and asked, can you please if it's at all possible, and I was feeling pretty hopeless because of the
I
beat.
would. Yeah, I would too. There. Hmm.
And if there's any way you can reconnect us, would you? And then I found him. So, and I don't think I would have probably if I hadn't have prayed and asked for assistance. I don't know, maybe, but in my mind, that made all the difference. Anyway,
Hmm.
go ahead and get that on.
Tracy says she never stops with the kisses. I
Yeah.
love
All the ghetto kisses. Okay.
love it. All right. Well, blessings, everyone.
Yes, thank you guys for all the questions. We went through a lot, but we still have 20 starred, and then there were at least 20 more I didn't even get to star. So that's a lot. I love that all you guys love your animals so much.
You do.
Come here to us. I love reading on all of them that we get to. If it's something you really want the answer to and you can't get it, both Debbie and I do private readings. If that's something that you would like to consider or resonate, just go check in on that. You can ask us about it or check in on it
Mm-hmm.
without having to do it. You know what I mean? You can still ask me about it and I can tell you what it is. And then you can say, oh, no, thanks, or whatever. But we're open for that. Don't forget that. And we also accept tips if ever you're in the mood to do that as well. All right, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you. Um,
Next.
Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, first of all, because
Right.
it's coming soon. Um, I am going to do one more thing before Thanksgiving. I'm going to go on with Terry Renner, who I love. Um,
Love Terry.
Heart, wait, what's her?
Holding space. Holding your space.
Holding
Holding.
Space. Oh, wow, couldn't think of it. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to go on her channel on Wednesday, and it's at 2 o'clock. So that'll be the last thing I'm doing before Thanksgiving, but I want everybody to have a lovely Thanksgiving. Eat, if that makes you happy. And don't forget to practice a little bit of gratitude. Thanks for the things you have in your life. Because the more you give thanks, the more you have to give thanks for. That's why that
Amen. Yes. Love that.
what you put out comes back. Okay, guys, I love ya. See you soon.